At 6:47 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, an HOA tyrant made a $2.3 million blunder that would send her to federal prison for 8 years. It all began with a pair of bolt cutters snapping through a security chain on the wrong government vehicle. The metallic clang shattered the suburban quiet like gunfire, turning Victoria Hargrove Ellis from HOA president to federal criminal in seconds. While I was deployed overseas battling drug cartels, this entitled suburban overlord decided my eyesore Jeep had to go. What she didn't know, it was federal task force property, packed with $347,000 in classified surveillance gear, and I, Alex Stone Ramirez, am the agent who dismantles criminal empires. She thought she was towing a soldier's truck. Instead, she committed felonies that would rival cartel operations. My name is Alex Stone Ramirez, and 3 months ago, inheriting my grandmother's house seemed like a gift. But Oak Ridge Meadows was a picture-perfect nightmare. Identical beige homes, timed sprinklers, and the reek of privilege beneath fresh mulch. HOA dues, $150 monthly for standards, code for paying a bully to micromanage your life. I'm an Army Reserve MP, newly in a federal drug task force. Grandma Elena's house was my anchor. Rent it out during deployment, build equity, honor the woman who raised me after my parents. Fatal crash when I was 12. Her home still carried the aroma of fresh empanadas and lavender. Every floor creak recalled her lessons. Mijo, face bullies head on, but do it right. Enter Victoria Hargrove Ellis ***, a 52-year-old realtor cruising in a white Mercedes, ruler in hand for lawn inspections. 7 years as HOA president had made her a neighborhood despot. Her husband, Edward on city council, gave her illusions of invincibility. She'd find folks for lingering holiday lights. 2 weeks into deployment, an email violation arrived. Unauthorized commercial vehicle. My marked federal Jeep was deemed an eyesore. Victoria's twisted rules banned work vehicles in driveways. Unbeknownst to her, it held $200,000 in trackers, encrypted radios, and cameras, federal gear needing approval to move. Fines piled up at $50 daily while I dodged bullets. My sister Sophie, a kind middle school teacher, tried reasoning. She showed deployment orders, offered a tarp. Rules are rules. Victoria sneered, eyeing Sophie like dirt. If your brother can't comply, maybe this isn't your neighborhood. Sophie's call haunted me, her voice breaking in. Grandma, Elena's kitchen. Alex, she threatened to lean. Said Edward has school district ties that could hurt my job. Sophie uncovered a pattern, military families targeted. A Marine fined for a loud bike. A Navy wife cited for unprofessional yard decor. Victoria invented rules. Original 1987 bylaws exempted government vehicles. Neighbors whispered but feared reprisal. Victoria's regime was organized harassment, backed by Edward's politics. In 120-degree heat, sand in my teeth, I heard Grandma Elena's echo, stand upright. This wasn't parking beef, it was corruption preying on service members. Victoria escalated. A 24-hour tow demand, copied to Edward's office and police, citing fake hazards. Sophie spotted a circling tow truck. I contacted JAG lawyers. Sergeant Patricia Williams fumed. This is federal felony. The Service Members Civil Relief Act shields deployed property, and my Jeep was government-owned. Sophie dug up a 2019 letter. Victoria opposing military housing aid, calling us transient. It was systematic exclusion for Edward's luxury condo deals. Military unsightliness hurt. Marketing. Sophie rallied families, documenting abuses. Victoria inspected our property, snapping Jeep photos, sneering code for, your kind doesn't belong. I activated remote security. 17 trespasses in days, potential espionage. Task Force boss Captain Sarah Chin growled. How fast do you want her life complicated? Victoria hired patrols documenting my Jeep hourly, spreading rumors I was dangerous. Sophie wept. Neighbors shunned us. Her principal cited concerns. Footage showed Victoria peering inside at 1:43 a.m., guards photographing gear. This was surveillance of classified tech. Victoria filed false reports everywhere. Police, fire, even animal control. But she triggered alerts. At dawn, cameras caught her cutting locks, directing a tow. Driver balked at federal markings. Ain't touching government property. Asterisk asterisk Victoria asterisk asterisk screamed. I'm HOA president with authority. I alerted Captain Sean. Marshals raced in. My Jeep's systems pinged Homeland Security. Victoria locked community gates, blocking access, obstruction. Neighbors, led by 72-year-old Vietnam vet Tom Henderson, formed a shield. Go through us veterans first. Federal marshals arrived. Victoria defied. No jurisdiction here. Handcuffs clicked. Sophie's evidence revealed embezzlement. $184,000 diverted to Edward's firm. RICO applied. Organized crime via fraud, discrimination. They'd targeted vulnerable for forced sales, even stressing Grandma Elena in hospice. In Grandma Elena's living room, prosecutors marveled at our dossier. Victoria's burns of records, vandalism, bribes, threats, all documented. FBI took over. Media exploded. Congressional probes followed. The climax unfolded in the community center, packed with agents, cameras, protesters. Sophie thundered. They waged war on military families. I revealed that Jeep held cartel evidence. She compromised. National security. Gasps. Marshals arrested Victoria and Edward live, handcuffs echoing. 18 months later, Victoria got 8 years, $647,000 restitution. Judge called it domestic terrorism. Edward, 6 years, banned from office, $2.3 million settlements. Oak Ridge Meadows thrived under Sophie's presidency, with military protections. We turned their home into a veterans park. But was this justice too harsh? Some say HOAs need power. Others, they breed unchecked tyrants. What do you think? Did Victoria deserve federal prison, or was it overkill? Share your HOA horror. Debate community rules versus rights. Like, subscribe, and comment. Is corruption inevitable in suburbs, or can unity always win?